Have you ever walked away from a conversation with a friend and felt drained? Not just tired, but emotionally empty, uneasy, unseen, like you gave too much and received almost nothing back. If that's familiar, it might be more than just a rough patch. You could be in a toxic friendship and not even realize it. Toxic friendships don't always start that way. They can grow slowly, quietly, like a vine that wraps itself around your peace, your confidence, your sense of self. Until one day, you look up, and you don't recognize who you are around them anymore. So how do you know when a friendship is no longer healthy? Here are the subtle, and not so subtle, signs that you're in a toxic friendship. Let's start with one of the most common red flags. 1. You feel drained after spending time with them. Pay attention to how you feel after a hangout. Do you feel energized, lighter, more connected? Or do you feel heavy, tense, emotionally wiped out? A healthy friendship fills your cup. A toxic one drains it, over and over again. It's not about one bad day. It's about a consistent pattern of feeling worse after being around them. 2. They constantly talk about themselves and rarely ask about you. Every conversation turns into their personal monologue. You listen, support, validate. But when it's your turn, they change the subject. Check their phone. Or offer a rushed "oh wow, that's crazy" before circling back to themselves. Friendship is a two-way street. If you're always stuck in their lane, you're not really in a friendship, you're in an audience. 3. They minimize your success and highlight your mistakes. Have you ever shared good news only to feel like your friend was secretly annoyed? Or worse, they made you feel like it wasn't a big deal. Maybe they said, "Oh, must be nice." Or "yeah, but it's not like you got that promotion." But when you mess up, suddenly they're very interested. Quick to highlight your flaws, to subtly remind you of your place. That's not tough love. That's insecurity disguised as friendship. 4. They gossip about others and likely about you, too. If they're always bringing you the latest gossip, drama, and secrets about other people, what do you think they're saying when you're not around? Trust this. If they gossip with you, they'll eventually gossip about you. Toxic friends thrive on drama because it distracts from their own issues. But healthy friendships are built on trust, not betrayal. 5. You feel like you're walking on eggshells around them. Do you find yourself editing your thoughts before you speak? Afraid of how they'll react? Nervous that they'll twist your words, mock your feelings, or blow things out of proportion? That's emotional instability. And it turns friendship into performance. In real friendship, you should feel safe enough to be honest, to be imperfect, to be yourself. If you can't do that, you're not safe, you're stuck. 6. They compete with you instead of supporting you. You mention you started working out, and suddenly they've run 5 miles and signed up for a marathon. You buy something new. They buy something better. Or make you feel like you copied them. There's a constant undercurrent of one-upmanship. Your growth threatens them. Because toxic friends don't want to grow with you. They want to outshine you. 7. They make you feel guilty for setting boundaries. When you try to protect your time, energy, or peace, they make you feel bad for it. You say, I can't hang out this weekend. And suddenly, you're selfish. You say, that joke crossed the line. And now you're too sensitive. Healthy friends respect your limits. Toxic ones try to bulldoze them. 8. They disappear when you need them, but expect you to be there instantly. You've been there for them through heartbreaks, meltdowns, and late-night calls. But when you needed them, silence. Excuses. Or worse, resentment that you dared to ask for support. Friendship isn't about keeping score. But if you're always giving and they're always taking, it's not mutual, it's emotional labor. 9. They subtly undermine you in front of others. It's the offhand comments. The jokes that hit a little too close to home. The backhanded compliments. Things like, wow, I didn't think you could pull that off. Or, that's brave of you to wear something like that. It's not playful teasing, it's micro-shaming. A toxic friend puts you down in public to feel bigger, even when they wrap it in a laugh. 10. You feel relieved when you're not around them. This is the most important sign, and one of the hardest to admit. When they cancel plans, you feel relieved. When you're apart, you feel lighter. When you imagine the friendship ending, you feel free. Your nervous system is telling you something your mind might not want to hear. Sometimes, the biggest red flag isn't in what they do. It's in how you feel when they're gone. So what now? Recognizing a toxic friendship can be painful, especially if it's someone you've known for years. Someone who used to make you laugh. Someone who used to feel safe. But here's the truth. Friendship is meant to nurture, not deplete. You are allowed to outgrow connections that no longer align with your peace. You are allowed to love someone from a distance. And you are absolutely allowed to walk away from any relationship that costs you your self-worth. Final thoughts. Not every toxic friend is a terrible person. Some are deeply hurt people who haven't learned how to love others without controlling them. But your job is not to fix them. Your job is to protect yourself. And sometimes, the kindest thing you can do, for both of you, is to let go. So here's what I'll leave you with. If a friendship consistently makes you question your value, dim your light, or drain your soul, it's not a friendship. It's a lesson. And once you learn it, you never have to live it again. If this video helped you see something clearly, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more empowering videos on relationships, self-worth, and healing. And in the comments, tell me, have you ever had to walk away from a toxic friendship? What helped you heal? Thank you for watching. Protect your peace. And remember, real friends don't compete with your growth. They celebrate it.